now, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the Recurve Cadet men's team's bronze medal match.
Here we go then, the under-18 men's team bronze medal match. It's Spain against Italy.
On target number 1, representing Spain, Jorge Dabambines, Javier Merida, Tony Roy. On target number 2, representing Italy, Simone De Zani, Francesco Poerio Pitera, Francesco Chagis. The line judge for this match is Niko Pelkonen.
So there we go, Nikki. Nicely set up with Spain against Italy. Again, two strong European archery countries. And it'll be interesting to see how they score. And it's good, isn't it, when you can sort of compare the boys and the girls when they're competing back to back, and you can compare the scoring, can't you? What would you expect? How would you expect this to pan out?
Yeah, same distance again, 60 metres. So, I mean, the French team winning the gold there put a massive scoreline in. So let's see if these guys can beat them.
Roy, kicking things off for Spain. Now, is there a difference between the equipment that they use from the equipment we've seen the girls use?
No, it's no difference in equipment. Obviously, guys are usually a little bit taller, perhaps a little bit stronger, so they might be using slightly longer arrows. Arrows are very individual to the archer to tune them finely to their bow, but otherwise all the equipment is exactly the same.
So a left-hander kicks things off for Italy. Pitera. Francesco Zagis firing third for the Italians. It's a trend for painted fingernails, isn't there, in this competition? We saw a lot of them showing off their painted fingernails yesterday in the compounds. It's all a bit of fun. But now, both teams squarely matched in this first set.
Coach just giving the archer some feedback on his shot and, things to focus on.
Yes.
And it's a 9 from Merida. the final Spanish arrow of this first set, and notching up a total of 54.
Can see the nerves a little bit shaking. It's a big stage for these archers.
Pulled it off though. And a 7. A bit erratic at the moment, the Italian shooting.
Yeah, I think they're just going to settle into the match. As I say, a few of them looking a little bit nervous at the moment. So, you know, first set over, and like we say in Recurve archery, it's, you know, you put that one behind you, get settled into the match, and then come back stronger.
Yep, Italy registering 3 7s, and 2 of those shot by Puerio Pitera. Ironically though, 2 10s for Italy, just the 1 10 shot by Spain. So one of the great features of this event has been that obviously sadly we've not had a crowd, we've not had spectators in because of COVID restrictions, but the rest of the teams have come out to support the finalists, and they've created a really good atmosphere for their teammates. Those are the Spanish team celebrating a first set win here. Now, can Italy come back? And it's that man there with the white hat that really needs to get things together again, recover from his two earlier arrows in the first set, the 2 7s.
Yeah, he already knew that was going to go right. You could just see him trying to pull his bow arm over, try and make it go a bit further left, but not much you can do at that stage. Hearing a bit more wind on the microphones again, perhaps it got moved across.
Desani doing his best. He's got he's actually scored a 10 with every arrow so far, Desani. So Spain responding with their first 3 arrows to Italy's 23 with a 25. So Italy with it all to do with this second set of 3 arrows. Now, is he going to manage another 10 here? Almost. So a 9 for Desani. Francesco Zagis with their final arrow of the set. I don't think even a 10 would be enough, given how Spain are performing at the moment. So Italy with a weakness there. We can discuss that in a moment, Nikki. Let's just have a look how Spain respond to Italy's 47. Spain certainly seem the mentally tougher team here. And another 10 to round off their second set and to put them 4-0 up against Italy. So, yeah, Nikki, what do you do when you've got, you know, a team of 3 and you can see that someone is struggling, they're just having a bad day? How can you help them out of it?
I think, you know, literally what they're doing just now, you know, they're having fun, they're trying to make light of it and have a laugh, and that really helps you to relax. You know, it's quite a stressful environment, all the noise going on around you, the big screens and the cameras moving and the shutters going off. So, you know, this isn't an environment you can create at home. It's very difficult, especially with the pandemic. For these archers, this is one of the biggest events, you know, of their lives, really. So it's very difficult to do everything before the event to get ready for it. You can obviously train within your teams and that sort of thing, try and put pressure on each other, but this is the real thing. So just trying to keep them as calm as possible, keep talking, you know, keep laughing as a group, try and relax, but let's see what they can do. Set system means they can always come back here, so we've got to put it behind them and start again.
So the advice from the coach is just like before, just keep it going. Simone Desani is now leading. He's definitely the better performer of the team so far, and is definitely leading from the front now with a 10. Hey, well, whatever conversation they had and changing the order has helped Pitera come back. That was undoubtedly his best arrow of the match so far. Zagis now with a 9.
Yeah, that's much better from them. Really good to see them switch their tactics up, you know, protect that sort of nervous archer, inexperienced archer in the middle. So yeah, much better from them. Interesting. So we put a bit of pressure on the Spanish team for the first time, and that's the worst I think they've opened up so far.
Yeah, they've dropped 5 to Italy's 1. Now, it's about Italy maintaining this run of form that they've showed at the start of the third set. Well, he's a new archer, isn't he? He's transformed.
That's brilliant to see, isn't it? Switch up the order, feels more comfortable, shooting much better.
I think that might be given as a 9. So 55's the target. That's the highest score of any of the sets so far.
So yeah, Spain can't come back from this, but you know, it's about just shooting some arrows now, confidently down the range to prepare for the next set.
So, Italy back in the hunt. 4-2 to Spain. Italy registering the highest score of the match with their 6 arrows of 55. Well, Nikki, we were discussing earlier, you know, what do you do to protect an archer within the team who's having a bad day? And they showed us exactly what you do. You change the order, you have a little chat, you make him laugh, make him smile, and just try to relax into it. And that certainly worked for Italy.
Yeah, it really has. So, you know, it depends how much these teams get to train together. Obviously, some teams live right near each other at training centres, others are spread across big countries. So, you know, if you've got the opportunity to do lots of rotations, do it lots of different ways, then, you know, when you come into a finals field like this, you know, if plan A isn't working, you can revert to plan B and switch that order up. So, yeah, they've done really well to change something. You know, they were losing 4-0, it was going wrong. They've made a difference, made a change, and that's, you know, shot the best set by far so far. So, yeah, really, really good to see. A lot of teams can learn from this.
It's easy as we watch this and kind of watch the excellence of these archers. It's easy to forget how young they are. Yes, it's the under-18s, but, well, Poerio Pitera there, for example, just 16 years old. This is a really intimidating stage to be on at that age, especially when it's your first time. So Simone De Zani gets the 4th set underway. Italy have to win it, otherwise the medal goes to Spain. So 3 9s from their opening arrows. Great shot there from Daban. And Javier Merida steps up once again. So, Italy still with the slenderest of leads in this set. Dazani looked disappointed with that 9. There's a lot of trembling, wasn't there? He held it a long time, Nikki.
Yeah, you can just see the nerves getting to him, you know, potentially the last shot of the match for him, and he just held a little bit too long, a few nerves there, and out into the 7.
So total of 52 for Italy. That is a score that has not been enough to win any of the sets so far. A set point for Spain will be enough to win the match. That's a great 10. And the final arrow from Merida. Nine will be enough to square the set and win the match. Well, we'll have to wait and see what score that final arrow is given, whether it's a 9 or a 10. But if it remains a 9, then the set will be drawn, and that will be enough to give the match to Spain.
Yeah, that last arrow was about 2 o'clock on the 8-9 liner, so it's gone down to an 8-star. But like you say, if it is called up, that will be enough for them to take the match. They got it.
It's given to them. It's given as a 9 then, so that brings the score to 52. And that means this set was drawn, so it's a point apiece, and that means that Spain win the bronze medal from Italy 5-3. Celebrations from the rest of the Spanish team. And it was a sort of mini fight back, wasn't it, from Italy? But really, I don't think they were mentally prepared when they came out for those first 2 sets.
Yeah, just a bit of inexperience shown, I think. You know, like say, first time for some of these archers, only 16, coming into a big stadium like this, lots of noise behind them from their teammates, and you know what a great experience they've had. They've all shot some great arrows in there, and I'm sure they're going to learn and get stronger. Coach playing a great role, comforting his archer, getting the best from them.
Well, it's all part of the learning process. That's what these high-level championships are about. It's a long, long road for when you're 14, 15, 16. You've got your whole career ahead of you, and this is all part of that journey to the biggest stage that all these archers, I'm sure, are aiming for: the Olympic Games, the World Championships at senior level.